Oh, Mr. Wilmot.
Take one.
What do you call a piece of cheese that likes to shoot hoops?
Piece of cheese that likes to shoot hoops. Cheese balls?
Swiss.
Instead
Good, because it goes through a swish.
of swoosh.
Oh, get it.
Tough audience.
Yeah.
All right, quiet on the set. Quiet on the set.
All right. Today we are going to focus on shooting the basketball. When you say the phrase shooting the basketball, or I'm taking a shot, it just means you're trying to make the ball go into the basket. You're trying to score. So last lesson we worked on passing, and I will say that the most common mistake for kids when they're shooting a basket is that they have that same motion as a pass. So you're not passing the ball up to the goal, up to the basket. You want to shoot it properly. So you have to have different mechanics, a different style of where your hands go. So when you're shooting, you actually shoot with your dominant hand. The other hand is just there for balance. So you should be able to take your hand off and the ball not fall off. So you can do that test. If I'm holding the ball like this, I'm like, okay, let me take my non-dominant hand off. It should not fall. And if it falls, you know you're not balanced. Your dominant hand's not balanced. So you need to bring your elbow in and hold it up by your head when you're shooting. So like you're a waiter or a waitress in a restaurant carrying the food to the table. Your elbow's in. If your elbow's out, that makes the ball fall off. So your elbow's in, and you want the ball to spin off your fingertips. So as you push the ball up, it's spinning back towards you. So in step one, I want to see you hold the ball and get it to spin off your fingertips. So what I noticed yesterday when I was doing this lesson, a lot of people just do this. They just, like they're shot putting the ball up. The ball's not spinning. So you want the ball to spin off the back of your fingertips. So if you want to put that other hand there, you can. But again, as we just discussed, that other hand is just for added balance. It does not help in any other way. It's not helping you make the basket. It's just helping you keep the balance. It's your dominant hand that does all the work. So in step one, we're going to get our personal space. You guys at home, get outside. Don't do this in your living room. I don't want the basketball or whatever ball you're using to hit a lamp or a fan or break something. So get outside, get in your space. Just push this ball up over your head. And importantly, after you get done shooting, look at the placement of your hand. See how I have a goose neck? There's the goose head and the goose neck. So that's how your hand should be after you release the ball. If you're doing chicken, it will look like that. That's not a good motion. That's like the armpit. Check to see if I'm wearing deodorant. So you don't need to do an armpit deodorant check. So, but do the goose and you're good. So step one, just toss this ball up for a couple minutes. All right, now we're gonna take that motion that you were just doing and try to get it into a basketball. Boys and girls at home, if you have a basketball hoop in your driveway, perfect. If you don't, you're gonna have to form, make your own basket in your driveway or outside. Maybe with, clean out a little, garbage can or a basket of some kind, or maybe a laundry basket, and just place it where you can create a basketball hoop for you guys. So you just have to be a little creative if you don't have your own basketball hoop in your driveway. So again, use the materials that you have at home. If you have a hula hoop, you can maybe hang it up, and that's your new hoop that you're trying to get the basketball through. If you have a hula hoop, maybe you can use some rope and, tie it to something that's higher. Garbage cans, you might have to clean it out a little bit, of course, but they work great if you have some kind of can, or even, some people at their house, they have cans that are not really for garbage, only for yard stuff. So, of course, that won't get too dirty or anything because it's only had, branches from trees or leaves in it. So, ask your mom or dad what you can use, or ask your neighbor if they have a basketball hoop in their driveway, and you guys can make it happen. Laundry baskets work, some cans work that are for the leaves. Hula hoops are great. There's ways you can do this. You just have to think it out. For everybody else, obviously you guys, we're going to use a real basketball hoop. So in this case, for face-to-face, we're going to line up. There's 2 cones at each basketball hoop. So 12 cones total. 2 people, only 2 can be shooting at the same time. So you can dribble up to wherever you want to shoot. Place your feet, bend your knees, get that same hand motion that we were just talking about, and make the shot. So a lot of you guys might be thinking like, hey, I have to practice with the hoop really high because that's what I want to make it to when I play games. And you don't really need to do that. Practice at the level where you can get a good shot. As you get stronger, you can bump the hoop height up more. Because I think, again, you guys at home, if you do have a hoop that is that's in your driveway, it is probably adjustable so that you can make it go higher or lower. So it doesn't make sense to have a hoop that is way so high and you're just always missing. That doesn't make sense at all. So put it at a lower level so that you can still make the shot properly and not have to try to do something that doesn't even make sense. When it's higher, when the hoop is higher, people to get it up that high, they end up shooting it incorrectly, and that forms bad habits. So it's always better to make the hoop smaller, and then, like I said, as you get stronger, then you can bump it up. As long as you're pushing it up properly. Money.
Woo!
Now, this is called a layup. A layup is kind of a shot that's done really close to the hoop. And most basketball hoops have this little square on it. And in a layup, you want to put, even when you're shooting, you want to put that ball in that square so it will bounce back into the hoop. But you're basically standing really close and you're dribbling up to it. There's a couple different styles of ways that you can do a layup. You can dribble up, stop right next to the hoop, put it over your head, and take a shot from there. That's more of how the younger kids do it. If you're more advanced, like the older kids at school, 4th and 5th graders, or even some basketball players that are in 2nd or 3rd grade. And of course, when you watch the pros, they don't really do that a lot. They dribble up and take a layup without stopping. You're gonna jump off your non-dominant hand, gonna put the basketball over your head. You can hold it with 2 hands, no problem. And you're still gonna bounce it off that square. So I'm jumping off my non-dominant foot, putting the ball up there. I don't want to hold it down low because even the shortest of short people that are guarding me can just hit that ball out. I don't want the ball to get hit by the defense, so I'm going to put it out of reach. The higher it is, the harder for the defense to get it. So, practice your layups. Go. Two basketballs, one time. Shoot them with both hands. Two at one time. Let me shoot from the quarter line mark.
Pulling.
Money. Let's go half court. Half court shot, half court shot. Half court shot. Yeah! 3/4. Gotta go 3/4 now. Gotta go 3/4. Mr. Highfield,
Yes.
I have a challenge for you.
All right. I love challenges.
All right. I challenge you to go into the grass,
Okay.
turn around backwards, granny shot. No, you don't have to spin, man. So granny shot it, throwing over your head, full court.
Full court.
Yep. If you can make that, I owe you brownies.
Like this.
Yes. I don't know if you'll be able to make it the other way.
Okay.
Hey, I saw Stuff from Orlando Magic do this once.
If he can do it, I can do it. All right, here we go.
All right. Come on, Highfield, you can do it. Attempt 88. Come on. Anything to say to the camera for attempt 88?
I've got this. No worries.
You must really want those brownies, huh?
Sugar-free brownies. Yum, yum, yum. All right. Here we go.
Come on, man. You can do it. Yeah! Awesome!
Can I do a joke? Mr. Wilmot, why do basketball players love cookies so much?
Why do basketball players love cookies? Tell me, Mr. Highfield.
Because they can dunk them.
You don't dunk your cookie in milk? I thought it was good, Mr. Highfield.
Thank you.